What's up, guys? This is Chris from draftdashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for MLB Sunday, August 14th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's MLB slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay guys, we have an 11-game slate tonight, so let's take a look at the pitcher position. So studs on the slate that I like, Zach Wheeler and Kevin Gausman. But if you're looking to save some salary at the pitcher position, take a look at Miles Mikolas. He's pitching against the Milwaukee Brewers. Now, Miles Mikolas giving up a .695 OPS versus righties, facing 5 righties. But the reason that I like this pick is because the Brewers have only hit 22 of his last 106 pitches. That's a .208 batting average and a big sample size. So Miles Mikolas only $8,700 FanDuel salary, and he's $1,600 less on DraftKings. He's averaging 30 fantasy points per game on the season. Now, he's coming off an awful game last game where he only pitched 3 innings and scored negative 16 fantasy points. So I think a lot of people are going to be scared of this play. I think it's a good bounce back opportunity. He has an ERA of 3.5. Record is 8-9, pitching an average of 97 pitches per game. So I like Miles Mikolas here versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Okay, let's take a look at the catcher first base position. So studs that I like, Paul Goldschmidt, Freddie Freeman. But if you're looking to save some salary, take a look at Jose Abreu. He's got a 39% batting advantage over a low salary pitcher, Tyler Alexander. Jose Abreu batting 14% better versus lefty pitchers, batting a .935 OPS versus lefties. Tyler Alexander pitching his worst ball versus righty batters, 25% worse than his other pitches, giving up a .801 OPS versus righties. And I like this pick because Jose Abreu, he's 10 for 21. That's a .476 batting average with a 1.095 OPS versus Alexander. He's only $3,100 FanDuel salary. He's $1,700 more on DraftKings, averaging 10 fantasy points per game on the season. He scored fantasy points in all 5 of his last games. He has a batting average of .298. So I like Jose Abreu here versus Tyler Alexander. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $25 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won. And then we'll send you $25 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, let's take a look at the second base position. Lots of good second basemen here, but the guy I like is Christopher Morel. He's got a 41% batting advantage over a low salary pitcher, Justin Dunn. Christopher Morel batting 28% better versus righty pitchers, batting a .851 OPS versus righties. Justin Dunn pitching his worst ball versus righty batters, 13% worse than his other pitches, giving up a .843 OPS versus righties. There's no at-bats versus Dunn yet. I like this pick because he's only $3,000 FanDuel salary. Now he is $2,100 more on DraftKings, so I love that FanDuel price. Averaging 11 fantasy points per game on the season. He has a batting average of .260. So I like Christopher Morel, especially on FanDuel here versus Justin Dunn. Okay, let's take a look at the third base position. Not a lot that I love at this position here, but I did find a couple of picks. Here's a value play. Take a look at Harold Castro. He's got a 27% batting advantage over a low salary pitcher, Lance Lynn. Harold Castro batting 15% better versus righty pitchers, batting a .700 OPS versus righties. Lance Lynn throwing 12% worse to lefties as he does righties, giving up a .702 OPS versus lefties. Now, Harold Castro is 3 for 11 versus Lynn. The numbers aren't eye-popping there, but I like the splits, and Harold Castro is only $2,200 FanDuel salary and the same price on DraftKings. He's averaging 7 fantasy points per game on the season. He scored fantasy points in 4 out of his last 5 games, and he has a batting average of .286. So I like Harold Castro as a value play here versus Lance Lynn. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the Position Optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new Player Trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, let's take a look at the shortstop position. So another value play for you here. I like Charles LeBlanc. He's got a 21% batting advantage over Bryce Elder. Charles LeBlanc batting 20% better versus righty pitchers, batting a 1 OPS versus righties. Bryce Elder giving up a .868 OPS versus righties. No at-bats versus Elder yet. Charles LeBlanc only $2,600 FanDuel salary, and he's $600 less on DraftKings, averaging 9 fantasy points per game on the season. He scored fantasy points in all 5 of his last games. He currently has a batting average of .378, so he's off to a fantastic start. Salary hasn't caught up with his performance, so I like Charles LeBlanc here versus Bryce Elder. Okay, moving on to the outfield position. Home run hitter that I like is Yordan Alvarez, who's gone 7 for 14 here versus Cole Irving. 2 of those are home runs, so I think he's in a good spot to knock one out of the park. And I also like Mitch Haniger. He's batting against Martin Perez. Mitch Haniger batting a .737 OPS versus lefties. Martin Perez giving up a .757 OPS versus righties. I like this pick because Mitch Haniger is 8 for 24. That's a .333 batting average here versus Perez. He's $3,400 FanDuel salary, only $400 more on DraftKings. Scored fantasy points in all 5 of his last games, and he has a batting average of .295. So I like Mitch Haniger here versus Martin Perez. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video, or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smickety smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this MLB slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.